Oh, hey, YouTube. It's been a while. Happy New Year's, happy Valentine's Day, Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy, what else? President's Day, happy every single holiday since I've last uploaded. Have I even uploaded since Thanksgiving? I don't even know. It's been forever. I have been super busy. School year has been kicking my butt. My district started hybrid a couple months ago. My brain hurts every single day. I've also been doing my grad classes. I just finished one. I have another one starting on Monday, which has definitely been taking up all of my free time. We've been having snow days left and right. It's been great. And what else? I've still maintained my 4.0, so that's kind of awesome. Anyway, today I'm so excited. I finally got around to painting / making my pin boards that I've been talking about forever. I had really stopped trading for a while just because I was trading and I realized I was like, I don't even remember what pins I have anymore. They're all just sitting in messy in a box. So in this video, you're not going to see me paint the pin boards because I just kind of did that one day on a whim and didn't set up a camera or anything. But you will see my pin boards. You'll help me decorate them and sort through all my pins. And I figured that while I did that and while you guys watched, I would talk about my New Year's, what are they called? Not New Year's resolutions, I guess New Year's intentions and goals. Got a lot of goals and intentions that I'm setting for myself for this year, but I don't really like resolutions. I don't really believe in making big changes that you either do or do not keep. So I figured I'd talk to you about that while we're working on my pin boards. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks for visiting.
So, a friend of mine recently gifted these to me. She's super sweet, very kind of her, and it was a total surprise and I was so excited to get them. She left them in my mailbox at school because she knew I would enjoy them. 2 Disney pins from Disney World from 2000. It sounds weird, my brain still wants to say 20 something. But year 2000, 21 years ago, she found them in a drawer and thought of me. They're still on their backers from when they were purchased. I just think they're really cool looking, and it's just crazy to think when I called her to say thank you, we talked about how they're 21 years old now, and that's just I can't really wrap my head around that it's been that long. Let's try again. Okay.
Okay, so the first thing I did was empty out the box that contained all of my pins, as well as all of the packaging and goodies that I received from pin trading and opening mystery boxes and packages so far. They were all in a big mess, so I sorted them out and decided to see which ones I had doubles of and which ones I thought might look best on which board. And then, as you will see, I will actually figure out where I want them to go and place them on the boards. So while I do that, I also thought it would be cool to just kind of go over my New Year's 2021 intentions and goals. I kind of have them in multiple categories, so I figured I'd start with academic / professional. As you guys know, I've been working on my grad degree and it's been a lot of work. I currently have a 4.0 in grad school and I have completed 15 graduate credits. I need 24 credits to get my level 2 certification, which is my permanent teaching license in Pennsylvania. So I'm almost there, and that's my first goal, is to get my level 2 cert. And then I also want to finish my grad degree this year, so 31 credits altogether, which means I have 16 to go, and I'm starting my next class on Monday. Once I have achieved my level 2 cert, I want to apply for additional certifications. I currently live in Maryland but teach in Pennsylvania. My husband works in Delaware, so we're kind of just leaving a lot of money on the table there where we're paying different state taxes and everything's all quite confusing. So I would like to get my certification for all the states in my area just so I have more options for maybe someday, who knows. I also would like to look into getting certified for different subjects, so potentially elementary, maybe math, or maybe just another subject that I'm interested in what we would call art cycle. Anyway, so those are my professional goals. Financially speaking, I do want to do a better job of keeping up with budgeting. I like to do my budget planner. I have a happy planner that I use, but I tend to fall behind on that a lot. It's just a lot of work to find a time to sit down and work on something, even though I enjoy doing it when you have a toddler running around. So I want to pay off debt. Specifically, I want to have my car and motorcycle completely paid off before the end of this year. And I would like to get one more of my school loans for college paid off. I don't know if I'll be able to, but there's one that's only got about $1,000 or so on it. So if I could pay off one more, I think I would try to do that one. I used to have 4. I managed to pay one off in 2020, which I had been paying off for quite a few years now. So it was pretty close, and I just kind of put that last $500 down to get rid of it. So if I could get rid of one more, that would be really great for me and my family. The next goals are kind of my household and family goals, 3 of which are kind of financial. So we want to get a new fence to wrap around our backyard. We'd like a privacy fence. We have a little girl and a dog, and we just want to know that they are safe and be able to let them run around without having to keep my eyes 100% on them all the time. It's kind of hard when you have to chase after a 1-year-old and a dog and they're running in different directions. So a fence would be great. We want to expand our garden that we built last year, and we also desperately need to update pretty much everything in our entire kitchen. More of family goals. We are potty training my daughter. I'm trying to hold it off till this summer. She's kind of already giving signs that she is ready. She is over getting her diaper changed. She's very excited to sit on the potty. She has gone on the potty a couple times because we believe in being very enthusiastic about it and encouraging her to try, but we're not forcing her to do it by any means. She's only about 1.5 years. So I'm hoping to hold off until warmer weather so we can spend a weekend potty training outside in the backyard, so that I just have to hose down the grass as opposed to clean all my carpets. But we'll see what happens there. I really want to focus on organizing and decluttering my house. Over the years, we've just gathered so many gifts and other things that we just don't really need, don't really fit in, and we don't have a place for it. And it's just become a mess, especially with a toddler running around. So I'm really looking forward to kind of just making my home more peaceful and a place that I really want to continue spending time at. And finally, I want to make sure that we are really putting effort into spending more time doing family activities and outings. For the last 2 years, really, we've been in a pandemic for a year, so we haven't been able to go anywhere for the most part. But also the year before that, we had a newborn baby, so we weren't going anywhere. So I really want to make sure we're doing like family trips to the beach, more trips to the zoo, spending time outside, and just being intentional with our time together as opposed to sitting on the couch and turning on the TV or playing on our phones. I just want to make sure we're kind of living our best lives, as it were. Along with that, my personal goals for health and wellness, I just want to be more active. I enjoy running, so when the weather's a little nicer, I really want to make sure that I'm making a point of running more often, which I was doing a great job of in the fall, but once it got below 40, that became a little bit painful. I want to start biking more. I'd really like to get a new bicycle. I have a seat that I can put on it so I can bring my daughter with me, which I think would be really fun. And I've been really trying to be more active in yoga, and I want to keep that up. I'm not traditionally a yoga doer. I'm not really too much into the floofy stuff, but I kind of like the idea of being more flexible and calm and centered and all those like yoga-ish things. I'm trying to embrace my inner yogi, if she's in there, maybe. And that kind of brings me to my mental and emotional wellness and health. I'm really looking to start some sort of counseling. I've been struggling with quite a few not so healthy relationships in my life. I want to learn to communicate better with my family members and friends. And I really also have been struggling with anxiety and my ADHD in this pandemic world, where all of our structure has kind of, all the structural things that I've kind of built my life to be able to harness my ADHD in a positive way, all those things have really gone away in this past year, and it's been a lot harder for me to manage than it ever has in the past. So I'm looking for help there. And my husband and I have both said that we would really like to learn more about nutrition and health, and we know the basics, just like I think most people do, but I think there's a lot more in depth about like micronutrients and what does what and what you actually need for your body to kind of heal and take care of itself. We'd like to learn more about that. And then finally, just some personal goals for myself, things that I just want to do just for me for no real reason. One goal is to read 10 books, which is not hard for me in general, but I really want to expand my palette in terms of book genres. I tend to stick to the same genres of kind of like the teeny bopper series, like Harry Potter and Hunger Games and all of those, as well as the kind of historical romance novels. I prefer series there as well. My favorites are The Wallflowers. I recently read The Ravenels, which were pretty good. And of course, Pride and Prejudice and all of those. So I really want to try some nonfiction, as well as maybe some mysteries. I've read 1 or 2 mysteries in the last couple years and found I really enjoyed them, so I'd like to try more of those. I don't know, maybe I'll even try something scary, but I don't know if my imagination can handle that. We'll see. I want to try and make at least 10 YouTube videos this year. That doesn't sound like a lot, but like I said, I've got so much other things going on, so that's, I think, hopefully a manageable amount for me. And this is the first one, so 9 more to go. And in the spirit of 10s, I would like to run 2 5Ks, altogether a 10K, which I haven't done since high school. And then I really want to learn to use my serger for sewing and make a couple of sewing crafts. That's something that I'm really passionate about that I haven't been able to really do hardly any of since my daughter was born. My hands are always full and so is my mind. And one thing that I really want to try, I really want to go to a rock climbing gym and try to learn rock climbing because it looks like so much fun and I think it would be really healthy. And I found one that's only about 15 minutes from my house. So I really, really want to try that. And that I think that's it. I think that's enough for a year that is in a pandemic still, for another pandemic year. I think that's a lot. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoy my print boards. They are just about done and I will show you the final ones in a moment, as well as the pins that I am going to be probably trading because they're all kind of doubles or ones that I'm just not particularly in love with, but they will find homes that love them for people that love them, as well as find me some new pins that I particularly love that would match and look beautiful on my new boards. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you soon in 2021. It's almost March, but hey, Happy New Year. Thanks. Bye. Oh, comment, like, subscribe. Okay, bye.